Hi everyone, this is my 137th video and I just want to show you the anatomy of the trade that was made today in Virgin Galactic solely through the Discord room and only in the large accounts. As you can see, we've had a phenomenal run in this stock. It was $7 when they moved actually, it was $10 when they moved Virgin Galactic into what was a SPAC, a special purpose acquisition corp. Anyway, without much ado, we broke out here in the $13 area, and in a week or so we were 20 and we pulled back down. This is the 13-day moving average, and as you can see, it's pretty reliable. And we broke out again 4 days ago, and we have had a straight run up, a run that I consider to be absurd. You can see the on balance volume versus the regression line. I discussed that in our first video lesson. And so I went back to look at what we actually were doing. When we got up here, there was no question that at $38, 38 and three quarters, we were well through the upper Bollinger Band. And I mentioned on Discord that at this point, I would just wait and see how it traded so that I could have a risk reward. And I would also keep this a very small position. By very small, what I decided to do, which is similar to what I did with Rite Aid, RAD, is I waited for it to go and give me some idea of where support and resistance were. It was obvious that support was going to be here. So we came down and rallied up, and I shorted it in here, actually not as close to that high, closer to right here at 36.64. Only 200 shares, and I used the stop above this high at 38.75. We couldn't get through. We've started back down. We're back to support here, but that isn't really support. That is just support on the intraday chart. That line is actually unchanged on the day. But looking at it on the daily, as you can see, if we close anywhere down near this area, then I expect that we'll be back down. I was originally looking for 26, which is around here. If we break through here, this 13 days held pretty well, but that's down here at 21.28. Just for a reference point to show you how similar this was the same thing with Rite Aid. They had an earnings surprise. It went up until it went through the upper Bollinger Band, couldn't hold, and finished on the low and came down. I traded it a couple of times here, uh, got out, got back in this area again. And now we're neutral on the stock. And in point of fact, I think it might work a little higher. In any event, I'm not shorting it here. But back to Virgin Galactic. I mean, this is a company that has no real schedule. We don't know if they're going to make money on a very big ticket item. So, a move of 7 to 38 is a little extreme in my book, no matter how good the market looks. Thanks for your attention. I hope this helped.